We are back at the house, getting an early start to the day at noon 15.
We're cooking with us today.
Got the pups here. So we went to Menards, and now we're gonna keep painting. Pretty close to doing the wall colors, because almost all the wainscoting and ivory white is done. So we're making progress. We are back, boys. Still painting. And while we were painting, we did also start to do a little bit of electrical work because we'll be redoing the light fixtures in the living room. And while we did that, moving all the ladders, the dogs got pretty scared of all the loud noises, so we ended up moving in a couch for them so they could feel a little more at ease.
Where's the other one? Hello, Moxie. We're here again. After work. We're doing the second coat on the floor and we're gonna put our trim back up. What are we gonna do there? Vent. It was a kind of a dilemma.
It was a disaster, more like it.
Did tan, then put
Polyurethane.
polyurethane on it, made it look yellowy, which isn't that bad, but when it's next to the desert sand on the floor, it looks like a smoker house again, so we gotta fix it.
While Justine and her mom were painting more, her dad and I were looking above, trying to figure out what wires were what. Here's a little view of above the kitchen. The bat's hanging from it. Sure. Yep, there was a dead bat hanging from the light switch cord. And then we moved on to putting up the crown molding in the living room. We did run into some hiccups getting them to fit back since we reused the pieces they did, and well, it just wasn't the best job to begin with.
Antonio? Antonio, seriously.
That's a problem. It's not gonna work.
That's because I don't think there was that big of a gap last time, guys.
So if we bow this, can you tuck it up in there?
I mean, that's gonna look terrible.
Well, not necessarily, just try it. It might
I say
push
take the
this
little
out.
piece out.
You have to bow it in the center more, not just the edge there. So here,
Yeah, okay.
alright, you just push the end now. Okay, so
Then
now it's
what?
gonna be
That
too
looks
much.
good.
You think? I don't know. Normally you would cut on an angle, those two.
Yeah.
So one goes over the other, so then you don't have that.
Oh, yeah.
Nail them, actually nail them together.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
They did a really good job.
That looks good. Does yours look good?
As good as it can look. If yours is good, just go with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just we're working with terrible pieces here.
careful.
Lock back, usually lock back.
So we got a little bit of the crown molding up, and then the following day, Papa and Mama came down to help us work on our shower. The upstairs bathroom just has a tub right now, so in order to convert it to a shower, we're cutting up some wallboard to surround the tub. All right, so it is 7:30 p.m. after a work shift. Multiple measurements. Pops, tell us what's going on.
Well, we're fitting a wall board into the shower upstairs, and as you can see, this is a highly precise cut. Windows, everything is just a beautiful template. Anyway, you're just gonna have to see it to believe it.
Moment of truth time.
Oh my gosh.
We shut the garage up.
Turned off the
Turned
lights.
the lights off because we don't need to go back. This is done. This is gonna fit first time. Let's go.
Because of the spiral staircase in the living room and the size of the wallboard, we had to hoist it up from the outside through this door.
Got it. Okay, go. Okay.
Before we pop open the liquid nails
Yeah,
and the caulk.
that makes sense.
Okay.
Moment of
Beautiful.
truth.
All those precise expertise measurements. You're just gonna have to see it to believe it. Pay it off right now, boys. That's why you don't do rush job. You can see this is a highly precise cut. Take your time, you measure twice, measure thrice, measure.
We measured like 6 times.
Does that other side fit?
We might have to just trim slightly.
We don't need to go back. Where?
I mean,
Right
I think
there,
we might
right
need
across
a little
there.
bit here,
And you
That's
can
and
do
a
it.
little bit here.
you can do that with your
Ah.
oscillating tool. Just
Yeah.
trim off.
Maybe.
If you push it up against there, does it fit on the top or no?
Well, I think it's bowing because it's slight.
It's too wide.
This is done. This is gonna fit first time. Just that
Yeah.
part is touching, so it's not
Gotcha.
gonna bow. But you trim that off
A little
lay
bit,
flat,
and you're good.
and you're good.
Wow, that's actually pretty
That's not
dang good.
That
bad.
was literally to the 16th.
Turn around, give a smile.
Thumbs up.
And then the day after, while Justine and I were working, my parents surprised us by coming back again with Kiana. They pulled out these Dr. Seuss trees and started taking the wallpaper off in our kitchen, which is huge.